What's up, everyone? It's Eric, aka JDM Impreza L. Today we're not gonna work on the L today, but I got something pretty cool for y'all. So today I'm gonna work on my daily, which is a 2002 Subaru Outback Impreza Outback Sport, aka I call it the wagon. Yeah, I haven't really noticed or seen this car in my videos, but it's my daily. It's an NA Bucky wagon, has Delta 1000 cams, upgraded clutch, full exhaust, STI genome that came off my Impreza L. Right now it's on stock WRX struts and springs, has butt sag in the back, front looks okay. I'm on RS6 spokes with 215 65 16 general grabbers, really good tires. Today it's kind of too low for an off-road car, so as you can see, like, fitment is not the best. So we're gonna lift it on 2003 Subaru Forester struts. I bought these from Rock Auto. I have the same ones on the wagon, but WRX, they're really comfortable. So Rock Auto struts and springs, really good combination. However, yes, they bolt up, but there's some things you gotta do. The rear is butt sag, so I got me some 3/8 spacers, and then these are trailing arm spacers. This is a 2-inch. When you do the rears of the car, it does add caster, so it moves the wheel forward, and with those trailing arm spacers, they actually correct that. Normally you're supposed to run like Forester trailing arms, but I'm gonna still keep the Impreza one, and I'm just gonna do the trailing arm spacer. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start doing the rears, the hard part, and then the easy part will be the fronts, because the fronts, all you have to do is just bolt it up and then just camber. That's it. All right, let's get started. Y'all, this is cooking hot right now. So I just started 5 minutes. I just flipped the car around and I just got my tools and I'm already sweating. But make sure you chalk the wheels, of course, and I'm gonna remove the wheels, so I don't think y'all need to see that. But let me remove the wheels real quick, and then we'll get into detail what to do. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take these two nut bolts out from the strut, the 3 top hat bolts, remove the brake line. Mine's already removed. And then you're also gonna remove this bolt for the sway bar to make the install easier. And then the trailing arm, not those, there's 3 bolts holding the trailing arm. Can't get into it, but yeah, there's 3 bolts that you gotta remove too as well. So let's remove the strut bar. Not the strut bar, what did I say that? Let's go ahead and remove the strut in 3, 2, 1. All right, strut is removed. I did manage to undo the end link, so now this whole thing has free play in it. A little side-by-side comparison between the WRX strut and Forester strut. WRX is on the left, Forester is on the right. All right, guys. So, let me get a good position. We're gonna do these bolts, these 2 7.2mm bolts, and then one over here. This holds that trailing arm bracket. I'm gonna remove that really quick. So let's see if I got a good position over here. All right. So just make it really quick. I mean, yeah, my car's a little bit rusted. It's not that bad though. I mean, all these bolts come out. Ignore the lightning. Get a good impact. Invest in a really good impact. You won't have any of these issues in the future. Actually, I'll break this out. Yeah, so. Alright. Now that the trailing arm's out, this is what you gotta do. The trailing arm spacers that comes with the kit, I ordered these on eBay. It's really good material. Really self-explanatory. You're just gonna mount it here, then you put the trailing arm bracket separate sandwiching that, and then you put a grade 10 bolt in, which is these bolts. I did the front first, so I'm gonna do the front first. And once you do the front first, you thread it in, hand tie as much as you can, and then do the bigger one. The bigger one's harder to get in. The front's gonna be easy to do. So let me show you what I mean. Once you have it in place like this, then you're gonna bring the wheel up and mount it. Got this one threaded in, so I'm just gonna hand tie it with the 19mm nut. There's one side. Alrighty, trailing arm spacer is in. So it wasn't really hard at all. You just gotta level the playing field. This does turn a little bit, the bracket itself, because the trailing arm does turn down when the hub itself is downwards. So you could use a jack, but I just basically used my bare hands, picked the wheel hub up, and then I just threaded the bolts in, and then I just impact tightened them down. So that's how it looks. Now we can go ahead and install the new strut. There's a way. I'm going to show you the method because we're lifting the car, so it's kind of tricky to do it on the car that we're lifting. If you did it on a lower car, if you put like coilovers in, it's so easy. You just pick this hub up, put it in the coilover, and that's good. But I'll show you why. All right, don't forget, I also got these spacers, the butt spacers, to do correct a little bit butt sag. These are 3/8, but most likely you might need a 1/2 inch or a 1 inch spacer if you want to lift your car up. Something like that, you're gonna have to hammer these studs out and put extended studs in it. But these just go right on, and you could just really fish it into the strut area. Don't mind the mess, but I love a wagon because on a sedan you have to take the rear seats out. On the wagon, you just fold the seats forward, and that's it. It's right there. But yeah, let me go ahead and put this in. All right, so I mocked the strut in the car, jacked it up, got the top hats bolted in. Now it is started raining, so that kind of sucks. It's gonna be annoying, but what's up, y'all? But there's a way you gotta do this now. So these bolts are not gonna line up, and if you try to jack the wheel up, the wheel's gonna jack up, but the strut's not gonna. It's gonna go up too, but this is not gonna line up. Instead, it's gonna go at camber, and if you see, it has a lot of positive camber. So I'm gonna show you a method on what I'm gonna do, and it is actually a really effective method on how to get these struts in because we're lifting the car. All right, so we are not going to jack it up from the trailing arm. Instead, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna grab 2 of my lug nuts, and I'm gonna put it right here onto the wheel. Just thread it, get a good mount. And then I'm gonna jack it up from here. I'm gonna show you why. So first things first, bring the wheel down, get 1 bolt. Gotta get the bottom bolt line first. So let me get that done first. We got the bottom bolt in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jack it from the lugs itself, so it levels the playing field for this hub to get negative camber now, so we could line up this jacking point, which is very close. Actually, it's right there. No, all I have to do is put the bolt in. Let me go ahead and try to put the bolt in really quick. Where's that bolt? The bolt's right here. Might have to go down a little bit. All right, so struts is in, everything's in, sway bar end link's in. As you can see, there's a huge, massive difference as far as like how low the hub sits now compared to how high the car sits on the jack stands. So I did the other side already. So I'm gonna put the wheels on. I'm gonna show you how it looks with the wheel on the car now. All right, so this is how the wagon looks now with the lift kit. Well, not really lift kit, but trailing arm spacers, 2 inch, and the butt spacer with the Forster struts. Gave it a really nice raise. So now I gotta do the fronts. As you can see, now the front looks lowered, so we're gonna do the fronts. It's so easy to do fronts. The rears were a little bit tricky, but the fronts are really easy to do. All right, so really simple. 3 bolts, and then the 2 bolts and the ABS line, and that's pretty much it, and the brake line too. So let's start doing the front so we can lift it. I got the R2 over there, I got the rears right there, so let's go ahead and do it. All right, so fronts we go. We undo the brake line. Get that out. We undo the ABS line too as well. Some cars don't have ABS, so you don't need this. All right, that's loose. Next, we grab our 14s, and we're going to do the end link. Excuse me if the camera's dirty. I don't know if y'all can see it, but we're going to target this end link right here. So, break it first. Spinning. So let me get the. I need to get new end links. These end links are shot to remove. This is where it gets hard. This end link's in there good. Alright, all that's out. So now we're going to undo these bolts, and then we're going to do the top hat bolts. It's self-explanatory, so I'm just going to do this. Alright, so now that that strut's out, basically when putting the new strut in, which is over there, I normally do the top hats first. Once I do the top hats, then I level the playing field to get these two bottom nuts in, the bolt and nut. Camber bolt, I set it to the most negative camber as possible, because when you lift your car, it adds positive camber. So with the camber bolt, I'm going to negatify it until I get alignment, which will be sometime this week. And then put the 12 millers back in, you should be all set. Alright, so I got the strut in, but as far as alignment goes, I want to say as negative as possibly can, so let me get this. So when this goes backwards, that's negative. When it goes forward, that's positive. Right now it's going backwards, but if you keep adjusting, it's gonna go more like this. Alright, so now I have that adjusted. Now I can tighten everything. Alright, so there you have it. I didn't drive the car yet, so that's not like its normal height. That's after you install it, that's the current height at, so it does have positive camber. But once you start driving, it's gonna correct itself. But I didn't get a chance because I'm changing oil in the car right now. But yeah, this is how it looks. We have 2003 Forester XX struts once again on a 2002 Subaru Impreza wagon. With 2-inch trailing arm spacers and rear butt spacers. I may have to do a bigger butt spacer just because I feel like the front's gonna be a little bit high. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna come out with more GCA builds. The car right now is at the shop getting fuel lines done, and once it's done, I'm gonna show you guys how to do a white line front sway bar install on a turbo motor. I got a lot of things coming up, but other than that, thank you guys for watching. Again, my name is Eric, aka Impreza L. So if you guys like the video, I'm not gonna be one of those people to say, yep, drop a like, subscribe, whatever, blah blah blah. If you like it, you like it. If not, then I appreciate criticisms too as well. Outside of that, you guys have a great day.